Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's easy level puzzle. And take that easiness with a grain of salt because it's considered easy by the people on the Logic Masters Germany forum, where there's a lot of really smart people. So, yep. Anyways, today's puzzle is called One Night's Renban by Megan33. And here are the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply, which means place the digits 1 through 9 once each in every row, column, and box. Cells separated by a knight's move in chess cannot contain the same digit. So in addition to the normal Sudoku rules that we just talked about, this cell, or any cell on the grid, cannot have the same number a knight's move away. So what does that mean? For this cell, it would basically mean all 8 of these cells cannot contain the same digit as it. And that's the same for like this cell. So for this, so for this cell, it's basically those 8. For this cell, it would be these 8. And some of these would already be eliminated by normal Sudoku rules. But it's just saying that in addition, you can't have any of these cells that are a knight's move away, chess knight's move away, which is two in one direction and 1 perpendicular. Those cannot be the same number as the number in that cell. So that's knight's move. Digits in cages, so these are killer cages, do not repeat and sum to the clue in the top left corner. So therefore, these 2 would add up to 13, these 2 would add up to 15, these 2 would add up to 9, and these 2 would add up to 7. And digits cannot repeat, but they couldn't because of normal Sudoku rules. Digits along a magenta Renban line, so these are the Renban lines, form a set of consecutive, non-repeating digits in any order. So, for example, if this were a 1, you would know there would have to be a 2, a 3, and a 4 also on the line, but you don't know where they are, right? Because the thing is, 1 can only be consecutive with 2, which can be only consecutive next with 3, which can only be consecutive next with 4. So therefore, it has to form a consecutive set of non-repeating digits. And remember, Renbans cannot have repeats. So it can't be like 1, 1, 2, 3. So therefore, it would have to be 1, 2, 3, and 4 to form a set of consecutive digits. So that's what Renban is. So that's only if you have a 1 on there, right? You know that the rest of them have to be 2, 3, and 4. Adjacent digits along a green German whisper line must have a difference of at least 5. So, for example, if this was a 3, this would have to be an 8 or a 9, and this would have to be an 8 or a 9 because they're both next to the 3 and they're adjacent to it. And that's German whisper. A black dot between cells indicate cell values with a 2-to-1 ratio. A white dot between cells indicates cells with consecutive values. Not all dots are given. So yeah, basically these are called Kropke dots. The black dot has to have a 1-to-2 ratio with the cells that it's in between. So therefore, if this was a 2, this would have to be a 1 or a 4 to maintain a 1-to-2 ratio. And then white dots are consecutive. So white dots divide cells that are consecutive. So therefore, if this was a 6, this would have to be a 5 or a 7 to be consecutive with it. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay, so the one thing that I see to start with then is that these 2 numbers are, first of all, they have to be in the same set for German whispers. So they basically either have to be low, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, or high, which is 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now assume these were both high. Then they would have to be 6 and 8 to be on next to a black Kropke dot, because it has to be 6, which is twice as much as 3, or 8, which is twice as much as 4. But 6 can never be next to 2 unique numbers on a German whisper line. So therefore, it can't be high. Therefore, these are both low. And these are both high. Right? So we know these are 1 through 3. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, or 3. Because you can't have 4 next on a German whisper line next to 2 unique numbers. And these are 7, 8, and 9, and 7, 8, and 9. Since this is 1, if this is 1, this would have to be 2. If this is 2, this could be 1 or 4. If this is 3, this is 6. So this would be 1, 2, 4, and 6. Similarly, one of these has to be 2, right? If this is 1, that's 2, obviously, and therefore this is 3, 6. If it's 2, obviously there's a 2 there. So it's with 1 or 4. The other one would have to be 3 and 6. So the 6 also has to be one of these. So the 6 is one of these. The 2 is one of these. Let's see. The 3 then has to be one of these, right? Because if you have a 3, 6, you always have a 3, 6, right? So therefore, the 3 always will be in one of these two, which means this cannot be 7, because you'll always be next to 2 different digits, one of which is 3. So this has to be 8, 9, 8, 9. Therefore, none of these can be 8 or 9, which means 8 and 9 have to be in one of these Renbans. We don't know which means one of the Renbans is 9876. And we don't know what the other one is. It could be, it has to be 2, 3, 4 at least. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, or 2, 3, 4, 5. So this cannot be 2, 3, 4. It cannot be 6, 7, 8, 9. Therefore, this is 1 or 5. This cannot be 8. So it's either 1, 2, 2, 4, or 3, 6. We're not sure which. One of these has to be 6 or 7. We don't know which. So we know the 3 is here, which means the 6 has to be correspondingly there. This is 6, 9, or 7, 8. This is 4, 9, 5, 8, or 6, 7. 8 and 9 cannot be here. This cannot be 8 and 9, because then that would require 6 and 7 to both be there, and we know one of these is 6 or 7. This could be 8 and 9, but we're not sure. This has to be 1, 6, 2, 5, or 3, 4, but this can't be 3 because one of these two is a 3, and that sees that one, so this can't be 3. So this can't be 4 then correspondingly. So the 8, 9 has to be either all here or all here, which means the 8, 9 would have to be all of these 3 or all of these 3. So one of the 8 or 9 is either here or it's here. This one cannot be both 8 and 9. So if this is 8 and 9, so say the 8 and 9 was here, right? Then that would force 8 and 9 to both be here. You can't have 8, 9, 8, and 9 because then that would form 6, 7, 6, 7. So this would have to be, one of these would be 8, and then this would be 9. So then one of 6 or 7 would be here with the 8, which would mean this would have to be 5 with the other one of 6 or 7, if that's the case. Now, this could be 8, 9, 8, 9, and that would be 6, 7. So there's nothing there that seems off. So that's only if this is 8, if that's 8 or 9. Let's see. This can't be 2 or 3 or 8 or 9. So this is 1, 4, 5, 7, or 9. Not 9. 1, 4, 5, or 7. 1, 4, 5, 6. It can't be 6 because we know the 6 has to be one of these outer ones. So this has to be, yeah. We know there's a 6 or 7 here in one of these two. In one of 1 through 5 in the other one. So that doesn't tell us very much. Knight's move. I forgot about that. So interesting. So say this was 5, 6, 7, 8. That means 8 would be one of these two. If this is 8, they would see both of these 8, so that can be 7, 8. If this was 8, this would see both of these 8s, and it would be 7. Could not be 7 or 8. Oh, I see. So similar to here. Okay, so if this was 8 and 9, both of these cells would then see both of these cells. So this could not be 8 and 9. This would not be 4, 5, 8, and 9. Could not be 4, 9. Could not be 5, 8. Therefore, it would have to be 6, 7. But then these would also have to be 6 and 7. So that's a contradiction. So this cannot be 8 and 9 if that's the case. So it would have to be one of these is 8. One of these, well, actually, could this be 9 and then this be 8? Well, then you'd have a 7. So the problem is all 4 of these cells, yeah, same with this. All 4 of these cells see all 4 of these cells. Or, sorry, these 2 cells, right? These 2 from normal Sudoku, and these 2 from normal Sudoku and Knight's move. Therefore, if this was 5, 6, 7, 8, and one of them would have to be an 8 or a 9, you know that this cell could not function. Because it would be, yeah, you would have 6, 7, and 8 are all eliminated, and therefore there's no possibilities that would fulfill this cage correctly. So this cannot be the 8 and 9. Therefore, this has to be the 8 and 9. So this has to be 8 and 9 with 6 or 7. This is a 6 or 7. This is 1 through 5. So therefore, we know 8 and 9 of one of them has to be here, right? So this cannot, if this were 8 and 9, it would have to be with 6 and 7. And because of the same rule that we showed here, these 4 cells would see both of these numbers in the cages. And the only 4, so it cannot be 6, 7, 8, 9. One of them has to be 8 or 9. 9 has to be with 8, so it would always be 6, 7, 8, 9. Therefore, it has to be 8, and this is 9, with 5, 6, 7, 8. So therefore, that would eliminate 5, 6, 7, and 8 here, but this could be 4 or 9. And since this is a 9, a Knight's move away cannot be 9, so this is 4, this is 9. This has to be 8, so therefore this can't be 8. We know the 8's one of these, because the 9 and 8 can only be here. This can't be 4. All of these 4 see this cell, so therefore this is 5, 6, 7, 8. So this cannot be 6 then, because it sees these 2 cells from normal Sudoku, this one from normal Sudoku, and that one from Knight's move. So one of these 2 cells is a 3, and they both see that one from Knight's move. So this one cannot be a 3, which means this can't be 6. This can't be 6 anymore, which means this can't be 3, which means this is a 2. So this is either 2 with 1 or 4. We don't know which. Therefore, none of these can contain a 2, right? These 2 from normal Sudoku, because the 2 has to be here, because it's either 1, 2, or it's 2, 4. And this one from either normal Sudoku or Knight's move, and this one from normal Sudoku and Knight's move. So 2 can never be on here. So 1 can also never be on here. We also know it can't be, so it can't have, so 1 and 2 cannot be on there. 3, 4, 5, 6 is possible. And anything else requires both 6 and 7 to be on here, which would eliminate any possibilities, all possibilities for this 15 cage. Therefore, it must be 3, 4, 5, 6. They all see this cell from normal Sudoku, and Knight's move. Therefore, this can't be a 4. Therefore, we know this is 1 and 2. So this can't be 1. This can't be 1. So therefore, this is a 5. This can't be 5. Therefore, this is 4 or 7. This has to be 3 or 4, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 and 2 are both here, which means this can't be 1 or 2, so therefore that's a 3, this is a 6. This can't be 3. This can't be 6. So 2 is one of these two. We don't know which. This is 3, 4, 6, and 7. Okay. This can't be 9 because of normal Sudoku, so this can't be 6. Oh, in addition, all of these 6s seed both of these cells. So this can't be 6 and 9, therefore it's 7 and 8. Therefore, the possibilities here cannot be 1 and 8 or 2 and 7. It's 3 and 6 and 4 and 5. This can't be 3. This can't be 6. This 3 sees both of these cells. Well, also, you have a 3, 4 eliminated by this 4, so this can't be 3, 4. This can't be 6, which means this can't be 1. Also, this 6 means this can't be 6 by Knight's move, so therefore it's 2, 5. So these are both 2 and 5. Okay. This is 9. This is 9. Therefore, where's the 9 in row 2? It can't be any of these. It can't be these. Therefore, this is a 9. 8 is one of these two. 8 is one of these two. So for rows, so 8 has to be one of these. 8 has to be one of these. So it can never be 8. 8 can never be one of these 6 because all the 8s are accounted for in rows 1 and 2. So this is 8. One of those two is 8. One of these is 2. So what do we have left here? 5. We have what? 5, 1, 4, and 7. This can't be 1. Oh. This can't be 1 because we know the 1 is here. This can't be 3, actually. So therefore, this is 3. Okay. So then this can't be 3. Any of these could be 3, technically. So that's fine. This is 8 and 9. 4 cannot be here. So 4 is either here or here. Both of which see here, so this can't be 4. But, so the 4 has to be one of these two. This can't be 4 because it sees both of these 4s on the Renban line. So therefore, the 4 has to be one of those 3. So this can't be 4. Let's see, what else? This 1 or 2 is not the same as this one. So we'll make this blue, I guess, and then we'll match that one. This one has to be one of these two, obviously. That doesn't really tell us much. This could still be the same as that one, but so it cannot be 1 or 2, can't be 8 or 9. It sees all the 7s, right? Because the 7 could only be here, here, or here in box 5. It sees this one from normal Sudoku. It sees this one from Knight's move and this one from Knight's move. So this cannot be 1, 2. It cannot be 7, 8, or 9. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6. It sees both of the 4, so this can't be 4. So this is 3, 5, or 6, which means it is that one. So it is exactly this one because this one sees all the other numbers on this Renban, and so therefore it must be the same as that. So we're going to color that red. That has to be red, and then the red. Okay, well, maybe we shouldn't make it red. Let's make it green. And then it has to also be here. I guess we can remove the red here. Yeah, let's remove the red here. And then just make these red. Let's see. So 8 cannot be here. These are consecutive. It cannot be 1, 2. It cannot be 2, 3. It could be 3, 4 if this is 4, but then this would be 3, and that would be a Knight's move. So this cannot be 3, 4. It cannot be 4, 5 because the 5 is 0. It can't be 5, 6. So it's either 6, 7, 7, 8, or 8, 9. Now this can't be 9. Huh. It can't be 8, 9 because one of these is 8, 9. Therefore, if you was 8, 9, they would eliminate all possibilities for that cell. So this can't be 9. Therefore, we know the 7 is here. So this has to be 7 with either 6 or 8. This can't be 6. 8 is one of those two, but that doesn't mean anything. This is 7, so this cannot be 7. This is 4, 5. This can't be 4, so this is 5, which means this can't be 5. This can't be 5 or 6, so it's 7 and 8, which makes this 5 and 6. This can't be 7 anymore. This is 5, so this can't be 5. Therefore, this is 6, this is 5. That's a knight's move. This can't be 5 because of knight's move or Sudoku, so this can't be 5. These can't be 6. The red must be 3. So the red must be 3. This can't be 3 or 6, so this is 5, which makes that a 4, which makes that a 6. Actually, no. This has to be 4 because of knight's move, and therefore this is 6, and that's 4. Yeah. Anyways. So 3 is one of those two. Okay, so we can remove the reds because we know they're 3s now. The 5 has to be one of those two, and then one of these two. We don't know. This can't be 5 because of knight's move, so it's a 2. This is a 5, which makes this a 1, which makes this a 2 to maintain the 1-2 ratio. This has to be 1 then, and this is 2. So this is 4 and 7. It's not, oops. It's not yellow, and this is 4, 7. So this is 2 and 5. Knight's move, so regular Sudoku, this has to be one of these two is 5. Regular Sudoku, one of those two is 5. This can't be 5 anymore, so this can't be 4, correspondingly. Okay, 8's one of these two. Let's see, 7, 8, 7, 8. So we have 7, 8 here and 7, 8 here, which means we have all the 7 and 8s for row 1, 2. Therefore, this has to be a 7, 8 pair. So this is 7, 8, which forces this to be a 1, 6 pair. This now has to be a 2, 5 pair because 7, 8, 1, and 6 are no longer allowed, along with 3, 4, and 9. So this is 2, 5, 2, 5. We can remove the coloring here because we know what these are. This has to be 3 with 1 or 2. It can't be 1 because of knight's move, so this is 2 or 3. It can't be 2 because of the 2, 5 pair there. Therefore, this is 3. This can't be 2, so this is 1, and therefore this is 2. So the 2 has to be one of these two because of normal Sudoku and then knight's move. Can't be here because of knight's move, so therefore that's one of the 2s. 3 cannot be here, here, or here, so one of these is 3, which means one of these 2 is 3. This can't be 3, that can't be 3, but that's fine. 4s. Doesn't see anything from 4s. 5s, one of those has to be 5. One of those 2 has to be 5. One of these 3 has to be 5. And then, yeah. We're not giving much else there. 9 can't be here or here. And it cannot be here because of both knights move, but the problem is that that's not helpful. Okay. This cannot be 5 or 6. Both of these 6s see this cell. This one from normal Sudoku, this one from knight's move. So cannot be 6 here. This has to be a 5, which makes this a 4. So there's no longer 5 possible there, those two. This has to be 4. So this can't be 4 because of normal Sudoku. So this is 7, this is 4, which means 4 has to be one of those two. 7 is one of those two, and this can't be 7 because of this. That 7 would be a knight's move away, so therefore this is 8, and therefore this is 7, which means this can't be 7, this is 8, which means this can't be 8, so this is 7. Okay, so that's 7, 7. The 7 cannot be here, therefore this must be a 2-7 pair, because 7 can only be in one of those two spots. This can't be 3, this can't be 3, this can't, none of the rest of the cell can be 3, therefore this must be 3 for row 6. Which means the 3 has to be in one of these two cells, and it can't be here in box 4, so therefore that's 3. This can't be 8 anymore, this is 9, this is 8. We have a 1-6 pair, this can't be in row 4, this can't be 1, therefore this is 6, this is 1. We have 1, 4, and 9. 1 cannot be in box 6. This can't be 1 here and here. Therefore, this is 1. Therefore, this is a 4-9 pair in box 6, which leads to a 6-8 pair in box 4 for row 5. Therefore, this must be a 9 because of what's left over in box 4. This can't be a 9 because of knight's move. This can't be an 8 because of knight's move. I don't know. Yeah, this can't be an 8. So this is a 6 or a 7. This is a 6 or a 7, which means this has to be the 8 or 9. This has to be 8 or 9 because we have a 6-7 pair. This can't be 1 anymore because of knight's move. This can't be 3 because of knight's move. Therefore, this is the 3. Which leaves the 3 being here by regular Sudoku. 4s. Do we have any information still? No. This can't be 7 because of the 7-8 pair in column 2. So this is 2, this is 7. Both of these 6s see this cell, right? So this is 6, sees it from normal Sudoku, or this 6 would see it from knight's move. So this can't be 6, therefore this is 8, this is 6. This is 2, 5, 7, or 8. This can't be 5 because of normal Sudoku. It can't be 5 because of knight's move. Therefore, we know this is 2, 7, 8, which forces this to be 5, which forces this to be 2. Both, well, we don't see. This can't be 2 because of knight's move. Cannot be 2 because of knight's move. This can't be 8 because of knight's move. This can't be 7 because of knight's move. Therefore, this is a 2. Which means this can't be 2. So this is both 7 and 8. This can't be 2 anymore because of normal Sudoku. We have 1, 6, and 9 here. This sees 6 because of knight's move, but this still could be 1, 6, or 9. This is 4, 5, and 1, 6. This can't be 5 because of normal Sudoku. This can't be 5 because of knight's move. Therefore, where is the 5 in column 1? It has to be here. So one of these is 4. We don't know which. Here we have, okay, well, actually, let's go here. This one. This is 2, 4, 7, and 9. 2, 4, 7, and 9. This can't be 2 because of normal Sudoku. I think that's it. Oh, this has to be 1 and 6. Aha. So both of these are 1 and 6. And they both see this cell, right? So this one sees it from knight's move. This one sees it from normal Sudoku. So it cannot be 1 because we have a 1 in one of those spots. Therefore, in column 6, where's the 1? It has to be here, which means this can't be 1 from knight's move. So therefore, this is a 6. This is a 1. This can't be 1 because of normal Sudoku. So this is a 9. This can't be 1 because of normal Sudoku. So this is 4, 6. This can't be 9 anymore. This can't be 1. So this is 6, which makes that 4, which makes that 1 from normal Sudoku. 6 and 1 because of normal Sudoku. This can't be 8 because of Knight's move, so this is a 7. Therefore, this is an 8. Therefore, this is a 7. This is an 8 by normal Sudoku. This can't be 4 or 9 anymore, so this has to be a 7. From normal Sudoku. Therefore, this is not a 7. This is a 6. This is a 7. This can't be 7, so this is 8. This can't be 8, so this is 7. This can't be 9 because of normal Sudoku, so this is 8. This is 9. 9 cannot be here because of normal Sudoku, so we have a 2, 4, 2, 4 pair. This can't be 5. This has to be an 8. So this is 5. This is 2, 4, and 9, so this is 4 or 9. This can't be a 9 because of Knight's move, so therefore this is a 4, which means this is a 2, this is a 4, this is a 2, this is a 9, this is a 4, and that's a 9. And that's a solution. Yeah, using Knight's move a lot, which I must admit, I'm not usually very good at Knight's move, but for some reason this one flowed very well for me. Anyways, I hope you had a good time, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.